Video captured by a security camera, this was no ordinary robbery. It was a brazen armed attack. Two thugs had followed a family all the way home, then boldly pulled out guns at their front gate, demanding handbags and anything of value. But what they didn't expect was the hero waiting behind that gate, an 80-year-old grandfather, fearless and fiercely protective of his loved ones. Without a moment's hesitation, he turned back into the house, grabbed his gun, and pulled the trigger. The moment the robbers saw the elderly man, they panicked and fled, leaving behind their motorbike in their rush to escape. The message couldn't be clearer. Citizens have the legal right to defend themselves, and criminals are left with only two choices: spend the rest of their lives behind bars or end up buried deep in the ground, with no one left to mourn them. A terrifying moment unfolded when a hooded man wearing a mask stormed in, brandishing a knife and demanding cash. Without a moment's hesitation, the man behind the counter sprang into action. He wrestled the knife out of the robber's hand and dragged him toward the register. Determined not to let the thief escape, he grabbed the robber's head and tried to pin him down. But the slippery hoodie gave the thief just enough of an edge to slip free and make his escape. This couple was enjoying a peaceful walk down the street when suddenly, two thieves on a motorbike charged straight at them. Without wasting a second, the young man immediately launched into a fierce fight to protect his girlfriend, using his skills and quick hands to overpower one of the attackers. The scene quickly turned chaotic, but the motorbike driving thief, too terrified to help his partner, just stood by and watched. As a result, his accomplice was swiftly subdued by the brave young man, while he fled the scene in fear. A peaceful evening at this store quickly spiraled into chaos and tension. Three armed suspects stormed in, waving their guns and threatening the shop owner, demanding everything of value. At first, with his life on the line, he had no choice but to comply. The thieves split up, stuffing valuables into their backpacks, thinking they had the upper hand. But the store owner wasn't about to surrender without a fight. Seizing the moment, he grabbed a can of pepper spray and struck back. He sprayed two of them directly, leaving them temporarily blinded and vomiting, their senses overwhelmed. Disoriented and panicked, the only option they had left was to flee. The swift and decisive reaction of these two men instantly stopped a daring robbery in its tracks and delivered a clear message to the criminals. The people have the right to defend themselves, and that right is protected by the Constitution. These two thieves sped toward a man on their motorbike, aiming to steal his ride, but karma struck fast. In a shocking twist, the robbers ended up losing their own motorbike. This guy stormed into the jewelry store with a hammer, thinking he could change the world. But the only world he'll be seeing now is behind prison bars for the rest of his days. This guy pretended to be a customer buying a phone, then suddenly snatched it and ran. Unfortunately for him, his motorbike wouldn't start, and the girl managed to catch him. It was just an ordinary day at this mobile phone shop until this guy pulled out a gun and threatened everyone inside. He wanted cash, valuables, and full control. To keep himself and everyone else safe, the shop owner had no choice but to play along, waiting patiently for the perfect moment to strike back and take down the ruthless robber.